Right. I'm on a beach somewhere, hopefully still somewhere in Faerun. Now, where to start with what just happened? Oh yes, this is bad. Very bad. Now I have a tadpole in my brain that will turn me into a Mind Flayer like this tentacle-faced creature. I and many others were on a ship, a flying ship called a Nautiloid. I suppose the ship was attacked, and I do believe we went through many different planes before it went crashing down, taking everyone on board with it. Doing what these creatures do, kidnapping and turning people into Mind Flayers, I can only surmise that they had many enemies. I was seeking fame and fortune in Baldur's Gate. Well, a chance to do good in our realm rather than just attaining fame and fortune. Despite that, I will take the fortune since I will need it in my adventures. So there I was, seeking to do good and gain fortune in Baldur's Gate, and I was somehow teleported inside the Nautiloid to get stuck with that tadpole. Then the pod opened up and I was able to freely move about the ship. I joined with a strange-looking woman named Lae'Zel, whom I later learned was a Githyanki, and we went towards the helm. I even freed some creature named Us, and it happily followed along and even fought alongside me. We rescued another half-elf named Shadowheart, and then we went to the helm where we fought imps and other creatures. One of the Mind Flayers there directed us to get to the console and connect the nerves to escape. I suppose the whole place was being attacked by demons, or rather devils, since it was Avernus, and we were all, including the Mind Flayers, going to die if we remained. We got to the console and Lae'Zel connected the nerves, but then I was thrown out of the Nautiloid and thought I was falling to my death, but didn't hit the ground, not hard at least. Something broke my fall, and I don't quite know what it was. But thankfully it happened, or I'd be looking at Kelemvor right now, being judged. So, how did I come to be taken by Mind Flayers? Well, as you know, I had recently taken the Oath of Ancients, and was seeking a party to join with in the cities. At first I sought a group in nearby Athkatla, in my home nation of Am, but I only ran into trouble in that city. I was warned about the shadow thieves there by my father and grandmother. I ran into terrible luck. My nicely engraved longsword and longbow was stolen, as was all my gold. Giving up on Athkatla, I walked on foot north to Baldur's Gate, which took quite a few more days. However, I knew how to survive in the wilderness, with setting snares, as well as knowing what berries were edible and what nuts could be eaten. So far, I wasn't off to a very good start, you see. Once in Baldur's Gate, I spent several days looking for work. I was being choosy since several people, all unsavory types, had approached me at the inns, offering me riches to join their groups. Truth be told, I was a little worried I'd end up joining thieves or bandits. I'd spent several years at sea as crew aboard merchant ships. My experience with them taught me a lot about people, the greater world, and I learned who was trustworthy and who wasn't. There was plenty of work to be found as an adventurer in Baldur's Gate. Just no one to do it with. Upon leaving another inn, after finding no one trustworthy to join with, it was then that I found myself inside the Nautiloid. From there, you know what happened, and right now, all I know is that my goal is to rid myself of this tadpole inside my head. Then I can go about being a good paladin and righting all the wrongs I can in Faerun. And the whole thing also came down with me. Look at the destruction. Alright, well, there's nothing here on the beach that I can see. But there is. Looks like somebody ahead that died. Some mangled fisher. Oh, is that Shadowheart?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Is she alive? What is that in her right hand? Well, if she's alive, she's not going to want me to touch it, so I'll wake her. And if she's dead, well, then I can inspect it after. See what it was anyway. No harm. She's alive.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
She's really protective of that item. I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Same with me. Except I realized someone somehow saved me before I died, hitting the ground. What happened to our Gith friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend.
Possibly.
Looks like she ran off without us.
I don't know much about Githyanki, but I did see through that book that flashed through my mind on the Nautiloid that, yes, they're a very warlike species. Not from this plane either. Like the Mind Flayers, or Illithids, as we also call them. Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
I'd say.
First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Yes. So, you want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Oh, really? Alright. Let's get moving then.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't.
I suppose so.
I'll remember that. Lead the way.
I would have freed anyone. Maybe not another Mind Flayer, but like that one that I didn't mean to transform into one of them, but I actually hope that woman who turned into a Mind Flayer died when the Illithid crashed, the Nautiloid crashed down. It seems we have advanced in skill. I now have the ability to cast spells. I also do more damage when I am fighting, with my one-handed weapon, even when using a shield. Right, I would like to find Lae'Zel.
One day I'll catch a break. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Blood, fire, tentacles, everywhere. A backpack and a pouch. What's in this pouch? Ah, another potion of healing. Well, I've got a few of them. Six of them now.
No time to dally.
I've got a long road ahead.
What is this? Some kind of strange hat. I don't know. Maybe it's what they wear up around wherever we are. Rufflesome blackguard hat. Personally, I find it looks ridiculous, but... Oh, there's another dead fisher over there.
Look.
Maybe they died when this thing came crashing down. Gold. Oh. Fish. Add that to our camp supplies. I know there's more bodies ahead, but I missed a few things this way, so...
Time to press ahead.
Another body over there. Perfumed letter. Okay. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again, and again, and keep on saying it till we're old and grey. So, let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Well, isn't that a sad ending? Terrible, actually, but things happen, I suppose. Bucket of fish. Fish head. Lovely. But we can use that for camping supplies. More fish. There's a backpack over here.
Fresh
And a book.
water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Shanties for the Bitch Queen. And we all row with the spray upon our necks, and we all row with the spray upon our backs. We all row with the sea beneath our feet, and the Bitch Queen stays the storm. Wave, mother, lash us to the prow. Wave, mother, we ask to sail your skirt, if you allow. Wave, mother, sink us, if you will. Wave, mother, our skulls are yours, with brine and sand to fill. Souls away with anchor still, the wind won't move without the Bitch Queen's will. We'll wait gladly years and days, till the Bitch Queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. Never been a fan of that god. I don't know if somebody will buy this. What? Gold, water, red apple. Interesting book as it is. Did I miss something? Yeah. Oh, it's one of those dead brains over there. Nothing on it. Shadowheart calls it an intellect devourer. A dead fisher. There happen to be a lot of fishers. Dead fishers, all in this one area. There's nets down there. Murgrass. Can possibly use this for alchemy.
No one stopped me yet.
And it keeps on going that way. I think I saw more bodies that way. I'm not sure which way to go. More
Might be
murgrass.
useful.
And another dead fisher. As I said, they're quite congregated in this one area. Well, maybe we found Anna. Hope not. More murgrass. There's a building right there. Looks very old. Nothing on this intellect devourer. I guess that's better than just calling it a brain. Walking, talking brain. Huh. What is this?
Better not be cursed.
Well, before going into an ancient ruin like this, I'd like to see if we can't find Lae'Zel first. Ooh. It's like it can... Let me see. We can teleport using this. Interesting. Well, that makes it easy to get around if we find more of them. Okay, so we'll hold off going and... Well, we probably can't anyways.
Won't
It's
get
locked.
that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Perhaps. Is that Belladonna over there? Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Murgrass. Let's extract this. I'll extract, combine 3 of the same ingredient to combine it to make a powerful concoction. Potion of mind reading. Wasn't that interesting? Do we have anything else? The Belladonna. We need more. Not sure what we can create out of this. Guess we'll have to find out. This is no Fisher here. This may have been another person that was abducted by the Mind Flayers. 27 gold on him.
More of those wretched things.
Same with this one over here. A dagger. They don't seem to have anything on them, these intellect devourers, but then again, they are just walking brains. With a mouth on them, apparently. Oh. Why would this one want to attack us? We've got a bunch of them.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this'll be a short fight.
I'm sure if you want to run through that flame there. These things are rather tough, actually, for little brains. And they seem to have grown in size, too. Look at them. Those brains are much larger than what would fit into a normal person's head. Alright, time to hit and hurt. I'm not sure if these are fiends or not. I mean, probably not. They're definitely not celestials. Alright. Well, that hurt it.
Deadlier than ever.
There we go. Shadowheart is quite hurt, actually. She got it.
Take two. Moving.
Missed. Oh, I missed quite badly. Yes, well, I haven't rested, so... Not sure what I can do at this point.
A little help, please.
I see that you're hurt, okay. You got it. hit them. That's where I go.
You fight well.
Got it.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
I hope not. That's a little hot. Alright. I don't think they'll have anything on them. But we can always check. Ah. Well, this brain, I guess, isn't that damaged, and it is a little disgusting, but perhaps I could use it in alchemy? Yeah. Sure, did we check this one? I'm pretty sure we did. Well, that was actually fun, though Shadowheart did get hurt. Perhaps I could use lay on hands.
Something the matter?
No, nothing the matter. I'd like to use lay on hands on you. I haven't actually had that much of a chance to use this divine ability. So, what's the story with that odd little artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
Entitled?
Just forget you ever saw it.
What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
Being on the Nautiloid? You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it.
We do.
Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
Alright, well, what will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Of course. Well, there's no reason for us not to stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach.
All right.
As soon as possible.
Seems personal. I won't pry if it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
I didn't think so. That's fine. Now, I'd really like to see if I couldn't... There we go. Ah, I really like it when that happens. Makes me feel better inside healing someone like that. Ugh. A mass of flesh and tentacles is what the Nautiloid was, basically.
Should mind
That
my
flying ship we were on. Okay, there's more things up there. What's this?
Open up.
Oh, a rapier. Silver locket. What does it say for Papa on the silver locket? It's engraved with it. What this does? Oh, that's more of that purplish goo. Well, we're not fighting anyone right now, so...
What to do?
Some kind of strange-looking chest. A toxin. Poison damage. I can coat my weapon with this. Ah, dead Mind Flayer. Ew. The top of this skull is cracked with a lattice of shallow... fractures? Not sure what I could even do with something like this. Caustic bulb. Oh yes, I forgot about that. I've got something like that already. Not that I want a human skull, that a Mind Flayer is... I don't know. I heard that they eat brains, so...
Still breathing, despite everything.
There's another dead Mind Flayer over there. If I can somehow get up to it. I wonder if one of these is the one that put the tadpole in my head. Spike bulb, potion of healing. That's worth grabbing. Oh, I think that's all there is for this place.
No one back home will ever believe this.
No, they won't. But then, Grandmother has experienced much greater things than this, I believe, from the stories that I've heard and what she's told me. And the brain. I need a couple more of those brains to make something with alchemy. Murgrass. On the other side of this little dock. Seemed to be a great place for fishing.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Murgrass. Well, it seems to go this way. Alright, let's go. Oh, balsam. Who's that? Are you one of the fishermen?
I should speak up.
Hello?
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered.
You do?
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
How do you... why don't you kill it yourself? You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Sis! Push myself to my feet. Something about this man, elf. Strange.
I saw you on the ship.
You did.
Strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod.
Well, I didn't see you.
And those tentacled freaks do to me.
What did I? You think I'm one of them? You have it backwards. They snatched me up too.
I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
Oh,
What
strange.
was that? What's going on?
He's got one in his head too. It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I didn't get a very good feeling from this one when I met him. He's obviously in the same boat as I am. Alright, then. Apology accepted. I might have done the same were the roles reversed.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I tell him my name and story.
My. You've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
I don't think you want to hear it, but... Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into Mind Flayers.
Turn us into...
It's not that funny, actually.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Who's an expert on Mind Flayers besides a Mind Flayer? And they wouldn't help us? You want to control it. We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Alright then. You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a Mind Flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
He's an unusual elf. I mean, I haven't met that many in my life, besides, you know, grandmother, but... Alright then. Seems he's a rogue type. He can pick locks and stay in shadows and backstab. I suppose we can use someone like that, although I don't exactly trust them. As I said, it gave me an unusual feeling. Alright. Well, it seemed to be split. One way going back into the Nautiloid and the other one going forward this way. Although I have no idea where we are. Let's go back into the Nautiloid. Into the destruction of it. Which is a good thing. I wish this thing was destroyed before it ever picked me or anybody else up. Ah, another dead Mind Flayer. These bulbs. I'd like to actually try using this in combat. Maybe if we run into something soon. I've got a few of them now. Let's see. Spiked bulb. And of this smooth surface type bulb. We'll see what they do. Something more ahead. The rest of this thing sounds like it's going to come down. Weren't we down there? Yeah, we were. Alright. Just leads back to where we were. Fire, fire everywhere. Oh.
There may be even more that survived the crash.
Oh, I am looking for Lae'Zel. Well, for all I know, she just kept on running. She doesn't seem the type to... Another one of those sigils.
There's goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
It's unstable somehow.
Nothing that way that I can see, but you said dead goblins. Ah, I see them. Right, well, let's touch this sigil.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically.
A strange
Is it
device.
malfunctioning? It looks slightly dangerous.
I'm not sure if I should touch this. I don't know Arcana at all, really, but... Oh, this may be stupid. Maybe I'll try touching it? Ah. Maybe not. Not a good idea. Whoa, somebody's arm.
A hand? Anyone?
Who are you?
Just your average traveler stuck between realms.
Oh,
Let
really?
me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Properly, then. Okay, well, I guess I'll grab the hand and pull. Now, who are you? Another one of
Hello.
the Mind Flayer
I'm
victims?
Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this.
No need to apologize. Are you alright?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking.
Do?
You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Seems like a lot of people were watching me. Never mind the Nautiloid. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you?
Weaving of words.
How did you survive the fall?
To be honest, I haven't a clue.
Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Yes. Go on.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into Mind Flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen
Ceramorphosis.
to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
I would think so.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I'm a paladin. I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites? I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Right. Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Gale is a mage type. Evocation, he says. Oh, which will be helpful. Doing damage to our enemies. So Gale has chosen Magic Missile. And he's chosen Shield. Oh, we have quite the little party.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Would like to find a longsword. Okay, well, I do believe this is... This, actually does not go down to where we were. I think it splits off somewhere else. Perhaps another way into the overgrown ruins, or with, Astarion, perhaps we could pick the lock, though.
Have a lot on my mind.
Yeah, we need to
well, in it.
We need to find someone to cure us, obviously. It's the main goal, but it doesn't mean we can't search around and go into places like that, whatever building that was back there. Supplies, and a goblin bow.
Let's get going.
Goblin scimitar. I'm not sure we need things like bones, but rather distasteful, actually. Who knows where it's from? a hand axe, and a potion of healing. That's it for over here. Do you believe we've been down there? Wait! That Mind Flayer is still moving. They're very dangerous creatures.
Mind Flayer.
We must be careful.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
Yes, but maybe we can get some answers.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you.
This
You
is the
could
one.
end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Not sure if I should feel compassion towards this creature. But this isn't right. Maybe it's manipulating us. Or me, at least. It's an injured creature. Everything within my mind says to kill it. But even if it's manipulating my emotions, I know it's not the right thing to do, so... But if I give in to it, it might start controlling me, which I know that they have the power to do things like that. I don't know. Well, there's 4 of us, one of it, and it's near death. We do need answers, so... perhaps this is a way of communicating with it, so maybe I should give in to the emotion of this compassion it's projecting upon me.
The poor creature is on the brink of death, but there's still time. You'd give your life to save it,
I
to
wouldn't go that
nurse it
far.
back to health. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
I concentrate on its thoughts.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone.
Gone.
But then its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
I resist the intrusion with everything I have.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Well, if it's not going to give me answers, leave it to die, slowly. Or close those eyes forever. I'm not sure which is more merciful. But it brought it on itself, and... yeah. I think I'll leave it to die. What it deserves. Anything else around here? I don't think so. I think that I think that's the only thing left in the Nautiloid to see. But maybe I should finish it off. What if it has something on it
The monster's
that I could
tentacles
use?
twitch weakly. It won't last much longer.
All right. Suppose we could always come back. Ah. Oh. Did you just get burned, Gale? Yeah. All right.
My faith will guide me.
Watch where you walk, please.
Take you.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. With haste.
Right, now we have no choice but to go this way. I know there's that way over here, and I'm not sure where that goes. But let's keep exploring. I would like to find Lae'Zel.
Don't mind if I do.
Mushroom. Rogue's morsel. Need more of those. What is this place? An old chapel. Voices. Of course I want to be rich. But not if it'll get us killed, somebody just said. Maybe they're thieves planning on seeing if they could loot what's left of the Nautiloid. Well, they could certainly try. There's nothing that I could find down there.
What's that?
The dirt mound over
Let's
there.
see what this does.
No use digging with my bare hands.
Oh, okay, well, I guess I need a shovel. Is this part of the ruins that's below us, I think? Let me see. It is. This is the upper part. No, it's still not an entrance into it, though. Statue? Hells, pity you aren't as good at grave robbing. Just be careful, like my mom always said, fools rush in. Who are these people? Grave robbers? Thieves? Bandits? Oops.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Your ship? That ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second
What?
mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
I don't think they're quite in... Well, this looks like a mage among them.
I thought we had a fight on our hands.
I was going to say they're not very intelligent, are they? But they have a mage with them. This is a really poor
It's
mage.
too faded. Doesn't tell me who was worshipped here.
Perhaps we can tell with clues by looking around, though. Oh. Looks like... way in! Alright, well, looks like we have people ahead of us that have somehow gotten in here. Quite a few of them, actually. And we are missing... Where's Astarion? He got hurt. Alright then. We've got a fight on our hands.
Heading there.
Unleash me. A spell a day.
Another day, another fight.
You now hit me. Let's make this interesting, shall we? Ah, oil barrel? Well, that's the same thing.
Mine is the advantage.
That would hurt. So what do you have, Astarion? Seems he's somewhat skilled with a short bow. Good job.
Can't afford to let up.
I'd say let them come. Let them come. Perhaps we could, yes, use an illusion. Oh, that worked for about a moment. From the sounds of it, we have a mage over there too. Alright, as I said, let them come. Perhaps I can put this poison to use. Right. You don't have a fireball on you, do you? Ah, but he does have grease. I wonder if it will light on fire. If he... will make it difficult for them to come to us. Yes? Well, there's a lot more fire now.
Let's have some courage. Let's have a little fun.
My faith will protect me.
Hopefully it will. Let's let them come to us. If they're so stupid as to run through the fire. They're not that stupid. Maybe we should have waited to cast grease on them. Again, let's wait. I can't see. I'd have to move. Well, they are stupid enough to run through the fire. And use it for their own benefit. Alright. Well, he does have another grease spell, does he not? She can push it back into the flames.
Let's spill some blood.
Good shot.
Let's end this.
Nice hit. Alright, let's rinse and repeat. Wait for the others to come. Oh, the fire seems to be dying down. Oh, it's dead. I think they have their tougher ones out there now. That we've dealt with a mage and some other one. Might have been a rogue too. Which means that I should... perhaps I should go out there. Not enough movement to reach him, unfortunately. But I can shoot at him. Or I could throw one of my javelins. Ah. Alright then. No fire. There's no point in staying here.
What path lies before me?
Ooh, got him. Good. And on top of that, I'm going to make this one... I'll try to make him attack me. I don't think it worked, but it's worth a try. He's going to attack me anyways. Ow.
Go for the throat. On my way.
What should I do?
That one's very hard now. We do need to kill that weak one over there. But, yes, I'm already facing this one. I don't want to give him the opportunity to hit me. So... got him. He's not down, but my toxin also hit him. Well, it worked for me, but not everybody else. Ah! Ow! I'm glad I healed myself. Do it.
I've missed this. Come on then.
Good job.
Can't give up. Not now.
Time to finish this. Well, that was actually kind of fun. We don't have a torch, but I can see in the dark. To an extent, at least. Oh, time for looting, I suppose. So I'm wearing scale mail armor. A medium armor. Lots of things here. Poison, gold. Alchemist's fire. Explodes on impact. Well, why wouldn't we want to take that? A short bow. Well, you know, I'm better at using a short bow than I am a crossbow. And they have a torch on them. Leather armor. Well, it's worth a bit of gold. Let's take everything. Well, I would like to use a short bow. I kind of grew up using one. Auntie. My grandmother taught me how to use a longbow. Well. Javelin. Leather boots. Let's just take all of it. And then there's the two in here. Thieves' tools. I think there was things in here to inspect as well. There's two bodies here. Journey through the jungle. The adventures of one Baron and his goblin guide Jaw as they brave the thick jungles of Cholt. Simple robe. Scroll of burning hands. Maybe Gale can use that. Okay, let's give the scroll of burning hands to him. See if he can't learn this spell. And he said he did.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I can't believe we fell through that. I feel like a bit of a child and an idiot. But, well. We survived. We survived the fight that came afterwards, too. Iron Candelabrum. Old wardrobe. Old clothes. I suppose we could take these and sell them for gold? There's a chest over there. You want to take a look at that, Astarion?
Step lightly.
Quill, ink pot.
No time to rest.
Oh, there's a bed here if we wanted to rest. Wooden crate as well. Rows of books. A mirror.
Let's have a look at myself.
Any interesting books to be found? Death and Divinity, a godly guide. The Curse of the Vampire. Unclaimed. This sturdily bound story of a cleric of Shar whose soul was claimed from the City of Judgment? Where does this go? Nowhere.
If not over, then through.
I didn't expect to be... For this, now I guess we explore from here.